Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going to be playing the brand new Devoted Druid Guac Pizza Combo. So the way this deck works, we have Devoted Druid, which taps for a green, and you can put a -1 counter on it to untap it. Guac and Marshmallow Pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When it enters, you untap a creature and give it +2/+2. So we combine that with a Devoted Druid and something like a Banishing Knack or a Retraction Helix. Devoted Druid can bounce the Guac, then the Guac untaps the Devoted Druid. So you go up on power and toughness by 2, which means that you can untap the Devoted Druid by putting a counter on it and then bounce the pizza again. This gives you infinite power and toughness onto your Devoted Druid. Now you can put infinite -1, -1 counters on it to make infinite green mana. And then you also can bounce infinite times. So you have an infinite size creature, you bounce the opponent's board, you attack in for lethal. That's the combo. This came to us originally from Nicholas Frost, who is the first person to do well with it. They did well in an RIW event in Michigan. This list itself is from Giorgio Combo. We're making some changes to the original Nicholas Frost list where we're playing Perilous Research plus Ichor Wellspring and Cryogen Relic to draw cards. Research can also bounce the Colony Garden, and then the Colony Garden itself can get infinite power and toughness with the Guac. I think this is no, it's green. Okay, so we still have to worry about things like Strands. So we have Dispel, and that's it in the main deck, Dispel. We have Hemios Safekeeping and Origin and Metal Bending as protection. Also Spell Pierce in the main deck. And then some cantrips with Preordain and Ponder. The rest of the deck is islands, 10 islands, 2 forests, 4 Thornwood Falls, because we're not playing Lorien Revealed here. The sideboard has 4 Blue Blast and 3 more Hydroblast, some snaps for interaction, some Spell Pierce, and some Dispel. So this is an interesting, very, very high click deck. 2 trophies in 1 day, 2 days ago on the 16th. So let's see how we will do. I'll see in the matches. Match 1, we're on the play. Upstate NY Pauper is hosting its 3rd open event on April 11th. This event has an 80-player hard cap, so sign up early. Over 1.8K in cash prizes. This event is going to be sweet, so check it out in the description below at the link or by scanning the QR code. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go. I have guacamole. We have no blue, so let's mulligan. Well, we have double protection. Spell Pierce is probably the worst protection spell, but maybe the Spell Pierce can be good. I guess I'm going to keep and put back an island, and then I will see what my opponent's doing. Like, they mulligan to 6. What if they're on something that's playing Land Grant? Then the Spell Pierce would be OP, right? Maybe I should have played... I can go island pass and then see what they're up to, or I can go island and cantrip for my combo. I'll play island. I think I'm just going to ponder. We have Dispel and Guac. Okay. I guess those are fine. Put these on top and no shuffle. And then we're looking to try and find our Devoted Druid. One plays a mountain. So safekeeping is decent. Spell Pierce is okay. I'll preordain. I think I'm going to bottom and bottom. Finding a Wellspring. I like this Spell Pierce here because they're looking to be mono red madness, and Spell Pierce would stop the 2 mana draw spell like a Grab the Prize or Highway Robbery. And then it goes Burning Tree Emissary, so can't do anything about that. If they okay, they don't do anything. Let's play the Forest and then Wellspring. We can surprise block a creature with the Colony Garden next turn. We find a Cryogen Relic off the top. We play a 3rd land. Voldaren Epicure. Okay. Bushwhacker. Sad times. That happens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have safekeeping to maybe gain a life. Play the Colony Garden. So I have a creature. I will ponder looking for the Druid. I will shuffle. We have a Dispel. So they're going to get in. I can Guac on the plant, block the Burning Tree, and then Dispel. Play Synthesizer. I think I have to... I mean, I can't just Spell Pierce there. Finding a mountain. Plays a Clockwork. They're going to get in. I will Guac. And then put it on the plants. I guess post-board, we're just changing all of our protection for Hydroblast, most likely. Put it on the plant. We'll block the 2/2. Opponents at, or we're at 9, not opponents at 9. Draw. Going to play the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We have a Perilous Research. I think I start with the Perilous Research, and then I'll sacrifice the Wellspring. Okay, one part of the combo that I didn't talk about is that we could potentially bounce and replay Wellspring forever once we have the Druid combo online. Another synthesizer from the opponent. They find Rally at the Hornburg. We're close to dead here. They play the Rally and a Tomb Raider. Okay. I just have to take it, I think. It's a very large amount of damage. I got a 2 life. I can gain life from the food. And then they just have Fire Blast, so it's over. Okay. Druid was way away. Blasts. I'm bringing in blasts. We've got 7 blasts coming in. That means we're taking out Dispel for sure. Spell Pierce. Metal Bending. And 2 safekeepings. Alright. I'm on the play in game 2. I have lots of the combo. So, but I need another land. We'll play Island and pass the turn. I think it's still worth it for me to keep this hand. This Perilous Research looks bad. When it plays a mountain. I guess my best draw is maybe a Colony Garden. Nice. My option now is to play the Devoted Druid and hold up safekeeping and try to just live through 1 spell, but that doesn't seem that likely. Or the other option is to play the Forest and then have block plus Perilous Research, which I think is a little bit better. When it plays a Synthesizer, making their Goblin Tomb Raider a 2/2, they find a Rally at the Hornburg. So they probably cast that if they have the land. They play a land. Plays another Tomb Raider. So maybe they're holding a Pyroblast, but now their Rally at the Hornburg is just not a thing. They get in with both. They will block, and I will attempt to cast Perilous Research. We'll sacrifice the plant. We find another Colony Garden, plus more Perilous Researches. Another Devoted Druid. Play the Colony Garden. Pass the turn. So we're going to block and use the Perilous Research again, looking for an untapped land, and then I can play Devoted Druid when it kicks a Bushwhacker. Getting close to dead. They're getting in. We're taking 5 here, minimum. We block. We cast the Perilous Research again. They could bolt my plant, but then I'd have to, I think I would save keeping the plant. We'll sacrifice the plant. Find a Wellspring. Going to Preordain, trying to find a land. I'll bottom and bottom. This is bad. Play a Wellspring. Play the land. You probably have a bolt. I think I just put the Devoted Druid on the table and make them bolt it. They Galvanic Blast my Devoted Druid, so it's gone. They have 5 power. We don't have any way really to gain life. They get in for 5. Okay. Find a Blue Blast. We'll play the Devoted Druid. Then I suppose Preordain makes the most sense. I'll bottom, top an island, play the island. Yeah, this makes me think that the deck isn't very good. We can't really beat this deck. They're Lightning Bolting Face. Okay. I'll go to 1 life, blocking. I'm at 1. Plays a Burning Tree. Okay. They go Fire Blast. I'm going to Blue Blast. Okay. Nothing mattered. That's fine. Well, let's see what happens in round 2. Okay, round 2. I think we can keep this. We have Devoted Druid. Our opponent's on Vault of Whispers. So it could be Affinity. What's the thing we want to do first? We have to play a tap land first. I'll start with the Colony Garden. And then I'll play the Cryogen Relic into Thornwood Falls. Into, like, Druid Safekeeping. Uh-oh, our opponent's on Cycle Storm. So we have to just slam the Devoted Druid on 2. Play a Great Furnace. I don't know if I have anything for Cycle Storm. I just have a bunch of counters. We'll play out the Devoted Druid. Pass the turn. They cycle a Street Wraith and another one. So they're pretty well set up to just win. I would expect a turn 3 here. And I'm not going to commentate it. When it has 5 creatures in graveyard. They play a Great Furnace. So we could win if I draw Helix and Guacamole off the top. But our opponent's going to go ahead and go for it on turn 3, so let's see. I will come back after they take their turn. Update, they're still going for it. They were able to triple Songs of the Damned. They have 28 mana. They probably have the win. All right, now we can concede. Let's see what happens. Post board. Hooray! All right, so we're going to bring in Dispels and Spell Pierce. We don't need the safekeeping at all. I don't think. And we can try to keep the metal bending to blast their land. Just have to mulligan into a fast win. Okay, we're on the play. I don't have the combo, so let's mulligan. No blue mana either. We have Helix, Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce. I guess I'm keeping. What does it do anything? Double Spell Pierce. Let's keep. Put back the Colony Garden. We'll play the Thornwood Falls. And then I'm hoping to find some cantrips. We'll see. Druid off the top, maybe. Opponent plays Vault of Whispers and passes. I'll jam this Wellspring. So we get to draw land, or draw a card. Opponent cycles. We find Perilous Research. That's good because now I can Perilous Research on their end step to draw 3 cards. They play Great Furnace. I'll play a land, a third Spell Pierce. They cycle. And cycle. 3 creatures in the graveyard for my opponent. They cycle a Barrenmoor, leaving open just a Great Furnace. Plays a Barrenmoor. End step, we will cast Perilous Research. They might have a Pyroblast. I'll sacrifice the Wellspring. Draw Ponder. We have a lot of Guacs. I could take out their land right now. And that's probably a good thing. I don't know. That seems sketchy. I'll Ponder. We'll put the Cryo underneath the island. No shuffle. Play the island. I'll pass the turn. We're holding up the 3 Spell Pierces. I also might want to just put the Guac on the table. They cycle. I think I want to hit one of their lands. So we're going to Origin and Metal Bending, destroy your Vault of Whispers, pinch you on black mana. And then if they they're Dark Ritualing, we're going to Spell Pierce. So that way they cannot Rowan's Grim Search. But they're going to Pyroblast and then Grim Search, it looks like. They tapped and untapped their red source. Alright, my turn. I will Preordain. Okay, I guess this is worth it. Hop. We'll have to pass the turn. I still have the double Spell Pierce. They cycle a Street Wraith. Plays a Vault of Whispers, so they have enough lands now. That's not good. Play the Cryo. We draw a card. We're looking for lands. I will pass the turn. What I need now is Dispels. 5/5/5. Okay, they're going for a Rowan's Grim Search. They didn't sacrifice their land, so I'll let that happen. There are 9 cards in hand. I probably should have gone after their black source. They cycle Adranus Stinger, or gone after their red source. I need Dispels. They cycle Vantasaur. As the turns keep going, I'm getting much less capable of winning. We'll cast the Perilous Research. Sacrifice the Cryogen Relic if I can. Okay. We draw a card. Drawing a Preordain. So we have multiples of our combo pieces. Multiples, Banishing Knack and Guac. Play Island. I'll play a Preordain. Bottoming these cards. I'll play out my Guac and Marshmallow. Pass the turn. I think we're discarding a Banishing Knack. Opponent goes for Songs of the Damned. I will try to Dispel. They have Red Blast. I will Spell Pierce Songs of the Damned. So they might just pay. They play another Songs of the Damned. I'll Spell Pierce the Songs of the Damned. So if they have Dark Ritual here, I'm toast. Everything resolves. My opponent is down 2 Songs of the Damned. That's good for me. They lost a lot of Storm Count as well. I'll cast Perilous Research. Sacrifice the Guac. Play Island. Play the Devoted Druid. And pass. Next turn we have the combo. Our opponent bargains away a land. I suppose I could have also... Damn. Or they have the Songs of the Damned. Storm is 2. Cycles. They're cycling. Putting a lot of creatures in the graveyard. Another Dark Ritual. Adranus Stinger gets cycled. As long as they can't win this turn, then maybe I can win. They Grim Search away a land. Storm is 4. So now I feel like they've 1 songs left, but that's probably enough to win the game. I should have probably have cut some of the other parts of the deck for some number of blue blasts. Plays out the Blood Celebrant. I guess they were expecting I would have Weather the Storm. So now they have no color issues. But we win. We had enough ways to stop them. Okay. The Metal Bending was bad. We'll bring in the Hydroblast. Maybe I cut on like 2 of the Helixes. Or 2 more Hydroblast. We can technically win on turn 3. But so can our opponent. Okay. I've opened a hand with Guac, Druid. I just need a green source. I have a Dispel. So we're gonna preordain looking for a green source. Best one would be maybe a forest, so we can put the guac on the table. They play a land. We found the whole combo. Come on, green source. They're gonna pyroblast. No, they cycle. Okay, we have to bottom both of these. We're just looking for the green source. Found an island. I can perilous research a land away. They play a great furnace. Play an island. I will pass the turn. Opponent cycles. Cycles again. Cycling. Continues to cycle. Vault of Whispers. I guess I take a draw. Dang. I'm going to cast this perilous research. Sacrifice a land. Play the land. Pass the turn. We'll get rid of one of the Devoted Druids. We have Dispel plus Hydroblast, but they showed us Pyros. They have 5 mana on the table, or 5 cards in hand, 4 mana on the table. We have multiple Dispels now. I'll ponder. Come on, green source. Still nothing. This is crazy. Oh my god. We have triple interaction right now. So let's shuffle. Dang it. No. No. Opponent draws a card, 6 cards in hand. Cycles a street rate down to 14. I'll take a draw. Still nothing. Okay, then. I will get rid of Hydroblast. At this point, they would be free to just hard cast their creature. Looking for a land. Ponder. Come on, green land. Still nothing. This is so bad. There we go. There we go. This is it. Hopefully my opponent doesn't kill us. We have double Dispel. Cycles a horror. So they're down to a single black mana. Cycles a street rate down to 12. I definitely have to perilous research the plant. They play a Lotus Petal. Songs of the Damned. I will attempt to counterspell. They counterspell. I'll counterspell. They counterspell. So if they have Reap in the Graves, I am super toast. I don't think I can win anymore. We had everything all set up and just don't have it. Storm is 7. They're bargaining away a Rowan's Grim Search. We had problems with lands. Couldn't find a green source. If they whiff on Reap in the Graves, I could maybe get there. They have Dark Ritual. Given that they're going for it, they probably have the Reap in the Graves. And when they cast it, I will move on to the next. I got that concede button ready. I don't think there's a way that we survive. Okay. They got me. Round 3 versus Cosmic Charles. Combo hero. Spell Pierce, Helix. This Perilous Research is not great. Let's mulligan. Like, this hand doesn't do very much. This hand is a lot better. We can play the Thornwood Falls and then preordain, or preordain first. Let's get rid of one island. Let's just play the Thornwood Falls. And then we'll preordain. Or maybe I'm just going to play the Thornwood Falls. Get my green source online. Opponent on a Esper Affinity type deck. We will preordain. I will bottom the island, top the Colony Garden, play it. This gives me a draw 2 by sacrificing the plant. Opponent uses a Refurbished Familiar and gets rid of an island. They asked if it was Devoted Druid Combo. Said no spoilers. Bottom the Druid, top the Druid. Play Devoted Druid. Can we find the guac? Opponent plays Ornithopter. Frogmite. See the Synod. I'm hoping that there are no more Refurbished Familiars in my my near future. They play a Meeting of Minds and a Mirror Enforcer and a Mirror Enforcer. So if I can draw in the next 3 cards a guac, then I am going to go combo. No guac. I will perilous research. Sacrifice. We found the guacamole. Holy guacamole. We'll go guacamole. Save targets. And then banishing Knack on the Devoted Druid. So the combo is return the guac. Play the guac. We untap the Druid. Makes it a 1/3. We play the guac with the Druid. Then we return. We're going to tap for green. Oh, no. Oh, God. I feel stupid. I misclicked on the Druid because I was talking. I will shame scoop. It's my fault. Jeez. That was so bad. Okay. I think we want the Dispel over the Spell Pierce. And then I'll cement. I was not paying attention. Oh my god. I was trying to demonstrate it. I couldn't even freaking click correctly. Bummer. Okay, can we win this game after throwing? I'll keep. We have a lot of card draw coming up. Play the Colony Garden. Turn 2, we play the Cryogen Relic. Turn 3, we draw a bajillion cards with Perilous Research, and we preordain. When it plays a Razor Tide Bridge, we find a Guac, part of the combo already. Cryogen Relic will attack in. Might as well. What will our opponent do? I guess we have to discard the Perilous Research if they have something to discard. Plays Ornithopter. They can refurb right now. They make a blue for a Thoughtcast. Plays a Frogmite. I will play Island, then pass the turn. I can block and then sack the plant. They play a Hard Evidence. I think I probably want to save the plant for blocking something bigger. Or getting in. I wonder if they have ninjas. That'd be bad. Let's see. Oh, they have the Leonardo. Yeah, that's not great. Not great. So that's a 4-3. Okay. I'm going to Perilous Research. They play Ornithopter. Oh my. Oh, buddy. Plays a Springleaf Drum. Perilous Research. We sacrifice the Cryogen Relic. We draw another card. Thornwood Falls. Let's play. We have another Cryo, huh? I can play the Cryogen Relic and then sacrifice it targeting the Leonardo. Oh, I found the Devoted Druid. Let's target the Leonardo. We have the Helix. Okay. We're going to get rid of Preordain and Preordain. We can draw an entire deck by replaying the Wellspring. When it plays a land, plays a Meeting of Minds. Mirror Enforcer. Okay. Springleaf Drum, 1 card left in hand. For 2 mana, they crack a clue. They have 2 cards. Plays the Utrom Monitor, the most expensive card in Pauper. We're going to play the Devoted Druid, play Thornwood Falls, pass the turn. Planning on blocking the Leonardo with my plant, then hoping my creature survives. I have a Dispel. Spell Pierce obviously not very good right now. That's why we don't want it, I suppose. We're taking 7. What if they... Blocking here. Okay, they don't ninja, so no second Leonardo in hand, luckily. Plays a land. My turn. Here comes the Guac. Okay, can we do this correctly this time? Guac. Save targets. We'll make a green. We will Retraction. We will undo. I will untap for a -1. I will Retraction Helix on the Devoted Druid. They're going to cast an instant or sorcery. Looks like a Thraben Charm. I have the Dispel. Helix. Then we make a green. We untap. Then we're going to save targets on the Guac. Untap. Bounce the Guac. Untap it. Now I have a 4-8. I go tap, untap, tap, untap. And then I'm going to return the Guac. Play the Guac. Turn the Guac. So now we've got a creature that is a little bit bigger. It's an 8/10. We're going to make a bunch of mana again. And then bounce the Guac a bunch of times. Here we could bounce and replay the Ichor Wellspring forever to draw into something else. But at this point, we've demonstrated the combo. It'll take a little while. Opponent said they would scoop whenever I'm good with it. So let's just return your Ornithopter, untap. Return your Crab, untap. Return your Ornithopter, untap again. We have a 13/13. We're going to, oh geez, untap it a bunch of times. And then the clicks are very difficult here. Untap, bounce the Guac. Come on, guacamole. Holy guacamole. It's a 15 power creature. So this will be 16/17, 18/19. Turn the Guac, play the Guac, 21. Attack. We did it. It only has 21 -1 counters on it. Jeez. We'll try it again. So this hand has no cantripping. It has 2 parts of the combo. It has protection. I'm going to keep it and hope that we can get there. We can use the Colony Garden for a plant, and then if they attack with a Frogmite, we can Guac in and then try to eat the Frogmite when it plays Ancient Den and a Springleaf Drum. We will play the Colony Garden. I draw an island. They play an Ornithopter. They can make black now and make us discard an island. Plays a Frogmite. Let's play the island. Pass. They refurb. I will discard the plant, the Colony Garden. When it gets in, here comes a Guac. Flashing in the Guac. And I will block with the Guac. This is crazy. Okay, I'll play the Thornwood Falls. Okay, our opponent plays a Frogmite. They had completely forgotten that you could use the guacamole as a combat trick. They're getting in for 2. I think I Perilous Research and sacrifice the plant. We found the Devoted Druid. Okay, I think it's guac time. I told him that that's probably the only time I would be able to pull it off with the guac block. He said, no, I think I would do that again, probably. They're going to Thraben Charm. We have the safekeeping. Then they have another Thraben Charm, and we have another counterspell. Sometimes this kind of thing feels so bad to play against. Like, my opponent had a ton of interaction, and they're just dead. That's not fair, but it is what it is, I suppose. Doesn't always come together. Then we just Retraction Helix, and then bounce the guac. Okay, we'll see you in round 4. All right, round 4. We're on the play. We've got some guacs. I guess I'm keeping. It's a slow hand with the tap lands. All right, let's play this Thornwood Falls. What are you up to, opponent? Great Furnace. Okay. Play the Thornwood Falls. They didn't do anything, so I should probably pass and try to leverage this Spell Pierce. Second Great Furnace. They play Wellspring. We're going to Spell Pierce that. I think they're probably on Affinity from the looks of it. Let's go for a Preordain, trying to find a land. We find 2 lands, so I'll top those. Play the land, play out the Ichor Wellspring. Then I can use, again, Perilous Research, draw a bunch of cards. They have a Nile Spellbomb, so I have to be playing through their interaction. Ooh, we have a Cryogen Relic. Let's play the Cryogen Relic. Finding a land, let's pass. If I'm going to sacrifice one of these, I guess I sacrifice the Wellspring because I can sacrifice the Cryogen Relic to itself, and I don't need to worry about that. My opponent is looking for their black mana source, but they haven't found it yet. Well, Perilous Research. They probably have some number of interactive spells in their hand. We'll play Island, start with a Preordain, another Cryo, and a Ponder. So I will bottom, top the Cryogen Relic, play the Cryogen Relic. Jeez, just more cantrips. Play a Wellspring, pass the turn. Finding a land. Opponent goes for the Galvanic Blast for 4. Or just 2? I don't understand. Oh no, I gained 4 life with the Thornwood Falls. We're going to Preordain. Vanishing Knack, Devoted Druid. So I don't need another Vanishing Knack. I do eventually need the Devoted Druid. I will play the land. Play the land and pass the turn. We need another interaction. When it's just passing, what do I do? We're going to Perilous Research, but what should I sacrifice? We find a Ponder. I'll sacrifice a Cryogen Relic, because I could, I don't know, I don't really need to sacrifice anything else. Another Perilous Research. Let's take a draw. Okay, play the Colony Garden. We're looking for like a Dispel or the Galvanic Blast. Okay, I guess I'm going to Perilous Research then. Sacrifice the plant. We find a Dispel. I think, oh, and then we find our Safekeeping. All right, so let's top and top the Safekeeping. No shuffle. Lay out a Devoted Druid. So they've used 2 Galvanics. We're going to discard. Yes, we have triple Vanishing Knack. Let's go for the Safekeeping. Well, actually, that's a 3rd Galvanic. What a weird hand. I think I'll play. Yeah, I'll go Safekeeping. Go to 20 life. Opponent is dead next turn if they don't have the 4th Wellspring or the 4th Galvanic Blast. It's been a very odd game. They play out of Makeshift Munitions. Well, that doesn't kill me right now, so all right, well, make green. Make green. Play the guac. Save targets. And then make green. Untap. Make green. Untap. Vanishing Knack. I'll bounce the guac. Play the guac. And now we'll make our creature gigantic. Bounce the guac. Play the guac. It's 21:30 on clock. We gotta make the guac. Opponent concedes. Okay. Okay. So I guess mostly the things that we care about are red. So we have blue blasts, hydro blasts. I think maybe we just cut the dispels and spell pierces for blue blast. Okay. We've got safekeeping and blue blast and then origin of metal bending. I could maybe well, we already did. I was gonna say maybe I could go down to 5 or 4 of the Banishing Knack effects. It seems weird to be on so many of those when all the rest are just one-ofs. My opponent like mulligan into Oblivion. They went to 6 originally. Okay, we have a Wellspring, we have double Guac, we have Blast. I'm going to keep it. I could draw into some number of my cantrips. I could draw into a Perilous Research. When it goes to 6 again, they play out a Mistvault Bridge. I'll play Island, pass. They play another Bridge. Another Helix, ugh. Play Wellspring and draw a card. Okay, our hand is absolute garbage right now. They play a Refurb. I'll just discard a card that I have 17 of. Plays the Utrom Monitor, and they're holding up a Pyroblast. Let's preordain. We have to blue blast the Pyroblast. Okay, so they do Pyro. We're going to counterspell. I will top and top. Play the Island. Pass the turn. I think I'm toast because I have no green and I have no Devoted Druid. But maybe I can get there. They refurb. We'll discard a Guacamole. Oh god, okay, I'm just gonna concede. Just refurb for days. Welcome to Refurb Town. Population U. I'm gonna cut 2 of the Helixes or 2 Spell Pierce. I think I should be mulliganing into a hand that starts drawing cards right away. Let's see. Seems okay. Keep. Maybe not okay, but it could be okay. Gonna need another land. We have multiple blue blasts. Let's play the Thornwood Falls. I'm at 21. Opponent plays a Draw Swords Bridge. I'm going to run out my Devoted Druid and hope it lives. It did not live. That makes things tough. They play a Vault of Whispers. Well, guess what? I'm going to blow up your land. Bonk. Your turn. They play a land. Refurbished Familiar. We'll get rid of Blue Blast. I'll play Perilous Research, sacrifice a land, play the Colony Garden. I guess I should have been more patient. I just felt like it was good for me to try to get it going. Clearly that was wrong. Opponent is going to get in with the refurb. Okay, we have Devoted Druid again. Land, pass the turn. That's nice, that's nice. Maybe I can find the Guacamole and get in. Our opponent will Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring. We're looking for the combo. Can I just top deck it? If I find a cantrip into the combo, that would work too. They're holding back. We have nothing. Pass. We can counterspell all of the Galvanic Blasts and Pyros, but Cast Down would wreck me. I guess we could Banishing Knack our own creature and bounce it. They play a Wellspring and draw a card. Plays a Blood Fountain. Mirror Enforcer. No attacks. I mean, I can bounce your Mirror Enforcer. I think I'm passing. They Reckoner's Bargain. I'm looking for a cantrip. Come on. 1 Ponder, 1 Guac. We can do it. Ponder into Guac. Come on. One is going to get in for 6. They haven't been attacking. They're afraid of the attacks, but they don't know that I can bounce their cards if I get the combo going, apparently. We find a safekeeping. So I'm chilling. When it will discard a Toxin Analysis. Plays a Draw Swords Bridge. Refurbished Familiar. I'm going to discard a Blue Elemental Blast, I guess, because they could have a negate for the Banishing Knack. Plays a Utrom Monitor. This is probably one of my last turns. They get in for 6. Next turn they have 11 damage. We have Thornwood Falls. Come on, Guacamole. Just put yourself on top of the deck. This is the problem with this deck. It's just so many. Before it looked busted against Cosmic Charles, and now it looks like heinous. Just doesn't do anything. Opponent plays another Wellspring. I mean, I could Banishing Knack. They play a Black Mage's Rod. Okay, so I think I will block a Mirror Enforcer. No, they're getting in for 4. They are unsure how to attack. I'll just block. 1 time. Didn't have it. Come on. Okay. No! Toxin Analysis on their creature. It puts me to 10. Reckoner's Bargain. That puts me to 9. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power already. We'd have to like Banishing Knack and then bounce the hero. Plays a Makeshift Munitions. I'm just going to counterspell that. They Pyroblast my counterspell. I'm going to counterspell the Makeshift Munitions. The Galvanic Blast targeting me. Okay. Let's just see where we end up. I'm at 3 life. Now I'm at 2 life. So I'm going to go ahead and go to attacks. Block here. we safekeeping on the Devoted Druid. Then we Banishing Knack on the Druid. We're going to bounce the Utrom Monitor. We're going to untap the Devoted Druid. Then we're going to bounce the Hero. Then we're going to play green, safekeeping on the Devoted Druid. Go to 6 life. We go to 2 life. If I hit the Guac, I win. We didn't hit the Guac, so we lose. Let's see how far away we were. I found literal zero cantrips. 1 Perilous Research. We can't see the rest of our deck. Can we pick up a 2-3? Okay. We're up versus Elves. Can I beat Elves? So we're looking at turn 1, do nothing. Turn 2, do nothing. Turn 3, block, draw. And then win from there, hopefully. We have the Guac. I feel like this could work out. They play a tap land. That's good for me. We found the Banishing Knack, so now all I need is the Druid in play without Summoning Sickness. One plays a Forest. They play a Priest of Titania. We found the Druid. Let's play the Thornwood Falls, pass the turn. So we have a turn 4 combo. That's nuts. We just happen to have it. The highs and lows are insane. What's in my sideboard for them? Just Snap? Guess just Snap. Querying Ranger for the opponent. That means they have 5 mana, which means Avenging Hunter. Kabam! Hunter on the table. Okay, my turn. I will play the Devoted Druid. Guess I want to play the land and then play Devoted Druid in case something crazy happens, because then I have the safekeeping. I can't believe we're just going to turn for them out of nowhere. They power up the Avenging Hunter. It's a 7-power creature. They have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. They can't attack in for lethal. They cast a Winding Way. Finding Llanowar Elves, Ice Cream Kitty, Avenging Hunter, Priest of Titania. So lots of good stuff. Lots of goodies. Plays a Priest. Now they can play a 1-drop Llanowar Elves. That means their Priest makes 4 mana when they untap it. So they'll have 5 mana right now. 6 mana. Plays Avenging Hunter. We'll go to 16, then take 7, going to 9. That's not enough. Getting wrecked by Pizza. Or poor Avenging Hunter. They get in for 7. I'm okay with it. We go to 9. My turn. You're dead. I'll play my Guac. I'll untap my Devoted Druid. And then I will play Banishing Knack on my Devoted Druid. Then I'll make mana, untap. Make mana, untap. Use the mana to return the Guac and play the Guac. And I'll return it and play it. And then I'll make some mana and untap. Then I'll return the Guac. So 4 times this time. Now it's an 8/8. So I think it should just double every time. We need it to be enough to bounce their entire board. I went through another loop and now it's a 16/8. So I know what's up now. This should make it a 32, which would be enough to do everything. Okay, now I have a 32 power creature. I will just bounce your creature and untap. Untap mine, bounce your board. This still feels so janky. Doink, untap. Creature is a 26/8, 20/8. Go to combat, attack. And that's all she wrote. That's so weird. Okay, we're fighting for that 2/3. In the board, the snaps are our best option. Dispel clearly doesn't do anything. Spell Pierce clearly doesn't do anything. We will submit. We potentially might need to have the safekeeping for something like the Monstrous Emergence that these decks can play. Okay. I think we have to keep this. We've got Devoted Druid in hand. We've got Retraction Helix in hand. Our opponent goes Querying Ranger on turn 1. I've got a safekeeping. I'll play out my Colony Garden. I just need another land so I can put my Devoted Druid on the table and then have it live. They're going to get in for 1. I can't block. Well, I could block, but I'm not going to. Let my Thornwood Falls and pass the turn. I'm representing potentially guacking on blocks. Never thought I'd say that. They Winding Way. They currently have 2 mana. They find Deglammer, Forest, and a Hydra. Plays a Mass Vandal to go up to 3 mana. They can untap their Priest. They're going to get in. Right? I'm at 18. I have Hydra in hand. I'm going to go ahead and snap the Priest. Untap. Wait, we have a Ponder. We're going to Ponder, trying to find a land. No lands. Shuffle. No lands. Dang. Okay. I will pass. If they attack, I'm going to guac the plant. They play the priest again. They're getting in. I'll play guacamole. I'm going to power up my plant and block the Quirion Ranger. We didn't find anything good. I'll snap the priest, untap, play out. I guess Perilous Research draws a bunch of cards. So we'll Perilous Research, sacrifice the plant. Wow, still no lands. This is so bad. They play a Vandal and get rid of my guacamole. Getting in for 1. Any lands up there? Nope. Well, preordain. There's a guac. We have to bottom off the guacamole and pass the turn. Getting rid of a Banishing Knack. I just need 1 untapped land. Deck. Come on. You can do this. They play a Priest of Titania. I'm super nervous about the monstrous emergence. Yes. Okay. We just can't do anything about it. We just have to play Devoted Druid and hope. Your turn. I can't find a third land in 17 cards. They play an Elvish Mystic. A Winding Way. Puts Elvish Mystic, Vandal, Quirion Ranger in their hand. Plays Elvish Mystic. I'm trying to avoid the monstrous emergence from hand. They play Lead the Stampede. Okay, another Priest of Titania. Nyxborn Hydra on the Mass Vandal. 2 mana left. And they have the monstrous emergence. Okay, I was never winning this. Look at... Let's draw a card. God. That was absurd. Okay. Let's try again. Come on, Jank. Come on, Janky deck. Just give me a land. So I think I messed up by not trying to go for the, well, I guess even if I'd like gone Perilous Research with the Ichor Wellspring, I needed, oh, there was another land 1 deep. So how was I supposed to get to it? We're on the play. I have a Ponder, I have the Guac. So I have everything except lands and a Devoted Druid. We're going to try to use this Ponder. Island Ponder. There's a Devoted Druid, but nothing else I can do. So I have to mulligan, or I have to shuffle that. I guess I shouldn't have kept this hand. We will pass. I found a Colony Garden, which at least is the green source. They play a Llanowar Elves. I'll play the Colony Garden. They play a Finehorn Elves. Quirion Ranger. They're passing. So I guess that means that they want to hold up something. I think they're going to go for a Avenging Hunter, and they're trying to untap their creature, so I will bounce it. Did they pick up a land? I guess it doesn't really help me. Fine. They don't attack. Can I find a Devoted Druid off the top? Banishing Knack. I'm passing. I don't think I can win. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and concede. This deck has some problems. Can't even see the rest of the cards, but what do I think about it? I think that we don't have enough, like, maybe we need some bounce lands in the deck, so like you can ponder into a bounce land and then just have a thing going on. Bounce lands plus snap are always very good. Obviously, I like those. Ending up 1 and 4 is pretty disappointing. The Perilous Research plus these draw effects are good, but not that good if you never draw into them. Maybe there's some other draw too we could play. Let me know what you thought about the deck if you've tried it out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and a look into this weird combo. I'll see you in the next video.